Hello everyone, I'm Roger, and I'm here at Catholic University of America, presently studying for my master's with a concentration in leadership. I'm presently a school teacher in Latin America on a year's contract. I teach 6th grade elementary school. I teach English, phonics, science, social studies, art education, music art, language, as well as literature and grammar. I also previously taught high school as well as junior high, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, and 11th grade. Just last year I graduated 18 of my 11th grade class. The whole class graduated, so I'm proud about that. I also previously attended 2 years of law school, but I ended up dropping out for now because I'm more focusing on the education field, but I do plan to return to law school one day and finish up the last year, because that will certainly help me with my resume. My future plans are to possibly become a director of school, a principal, maybe move up to college level and become a college professor, which is the reason I'm interested in this class, because as teachers we kind of get confined to our own classrooms, and we don't really understand the operation, the whole operation of the entire school. So this class, if I can master these skills that's in this class, then that'll certainly help me with that. I guess in moving on to transition, we was asked who has inspired us, or who do we look up to the most. And if I think about that, in the past, probably one of the most effective communicators, I believe for me, is probably Archbishop Romero of El Salvador. As some of you know, Archbishop Romero was assassinated in El Salvador back in the early 1980s, and I think his message really resonated with, especially with the poor of El Salvador, but not only in El Salvador, with the entire world. He was assassinated by right-wing death squads, and his message really resonated to the marginalized people of Salvadoran society. I've personally been inspired by Oscar Romero because he was a voice for change and social reform. What Romero tried to say for the church was just not standing up for ideas, but he was doing so in the face of injustice, excuse me, not justice for sure. Romero developed these characteristics, I think, because of the qualities of being exposed, probably to atrocities such as, if you think back, the 4 American nuns that were killed in El Salvador, they were raped and murdered by the Salvadoran National Guard. Some of you may have heard of that, some of you may have not, but it's history now, and it's certainly not good history. But we need to know bad history as well as good history, because if we forget our history, then we're subject to repeat our history. And we only need to look at World War II to understand that and the outcome of what that could cause. Apart from that, I think Romero, he wanted to change society, he wanted to end injustices. He wanted a better society for not just for Salvadoran people, but for all people all over the world. So I think Romero inspires me because of his example. Um, I've, I've always been somewhat of a civil and human rights activist. So naturally, Romero's example will be inspiring to me. Um, I would like to emulate Romero because I think he represents things that I want for my own life. I personally have thought about possibly becoming a Jesuit priest myself, and Romero's example will certainly serve me well if I ever actually pursue the priesthood. Uh, Very well. That's about all I have for now. I thank everybody for listening, and I look forward to working with everyone in the coming days and weeks. And thank you very much, and stay safe, and God bless you all.